All right, here up at No Reserve we have my 2000 Cobra R collection. So I'll kind of walk around a little bit and talk a little bit how I came across this auction, this collection, and why I'm getting rid of it. But it was a collection that was basically put together. I've had it for about 20 years. It's been a little less than that, probably 18 years all complete, which is crazy for me to think. But nothing here is newer than 2004, 2005. It was a collection that I was acquired at that time. Pretty much anything Cobra R that was related, had a photo of it or whatever, I would chase after. I didn't get everything I was going for, but I got a lot of cool stuff. There's a ton of stuff here. And so I kind of go around each item. There's a ton of photos of each item, but it's a display that looks beautiful in white. If you have white walls, it really pops. It looked killer with in the garage displayed up. It's been packaged inside the house in boxes for for quite a few years, for well over 10 years, because I do have little ones now, and that's kind of why I'm deciding to get rid of the collection. I don't think I'll be pursuing getting another 2000 Cobra R. I have a really low mile, 3,000 mile 99 Cobra black that I made look like a black Cobra R. It has actual real Cobra R hood, spoiler, air dam, real wheels that are powder coat black. It's got the 00 on the side. And it's a really special card to me, so I'm gonna pretty much hold on to that one. I had a matching black, triple black 99 Cobra convertible with 43,000 miles I just parted with. So I've had a lot of Mustangs. I love Mustangs. So I'll kind of go around this a little bit. And we'll start out over here. This is just kind of a cool display piece. I have a few of these. This is not a sticker up here, it's just an actual piece from SVT. There's a window sticker. This is a copy of a window sticker. SVT stuff. That window sticker, I think I just came across eBay and purchased it. This is one of the real cool things. The black polo, really good condition, nice black. I've never worn it. Made by Outer Banks. That's who Ford used. Hopefully it's a little blurry with my camera. I don't know why the camera's being blurry on just that moment there, but you can see it from here. Outer Banks is who also made the black leather jackets, if you ever see, that came with your Cobra, like in the 90s, in 2000. This one is also Outer Banks. There you go. I've never worn this. It's always been a display. It's actually a 2000 Cobra R race team jacket. This was probably one of my favorite pieces I got over the years. This is a brand new wheel, never been bolted on, real Cobra R. I just did it for display because it looks awesome. You can see it's never been bolted on or anything. I still have the part number to the box. I got a cool little Cobra R wall clock. This is a RC car body that you can paint any color. Thought about keeping this for myself, paint it black, but kind of want most of the collection. I kept a couple things out, I'll show you. Still got the decals. I kind of just displayed all this stuff up. I thought it was cool. At the time, a lot of this stuff was really hard to find at the time. I haven't kept shopping, so I don't know. Some of the stuff I might say something's rare, and you're like, I saw a million of those. But at the time I bought these, most of the stuff was pretty hard to get, and a lot of people was chasing after it. But this is for the 10th anniversary edition SVT Cobra. But I had a picture of the 93 Cobra R on there, and the 2000 and the 95, and so that's why I purchased it. This was another hard one to get. It's not Cobra R specific, but it's just SVT, and that's why I purchased that. Got a couple of SVT enthusiasts. This one's pretty cool. It's got the Super Stallions from Celine. This one I have 2 volumes of this, you'll see over there, but it's got all 3 Cobras, so that's why I picked up that one. I love that. This goes in the display cabinet I just pulled out. It's just a little RC body. It looks really cool. Got a bunch of Mustangs. Mustang Fast Forward magazine, Auto Week. These things are all in mint condition. Little Mustang book that's it's got all Mustangs in it up to that era. But it's got the Cobra R on the front. Again, this has got all 3 Cobra R's, so that's why I had to snag it. This one's a little bit wavy, but I'll put it on the spot on the stack and hopefully it should flatten out. A lot of these haven't been read, they've just been kind of slightly flipped through. Original sales brochure for the 2000 Cobra. This is a press photo, along with this one. Been printed off, and actually I'll show you, I have a actual Ford disc, media disc. So you can print off all the ones you want, and it's kind of cool disc to look at if you still have a CD-ROM on your computer. So this is from Ford. It's actual Ford window sticker. for the Cobra R. So if this is your VIN number, this is a real window sticker, it's not a copy or nothing. You can see the little corner that you peel off there. It's a real deal. Here's the other copy of the SVT Enthusiast. This one was one of my favorites because I just love the back spoiler on these cars. This is a cool little toy. This does work. It's loud. It's amazingly, it still works. It's been in the package. So if you got little ones or you just like cool displays like me. This is the Tyco RC car. I bought it without the box. It's kind of one of those things. I was like, oh, Cobra R, gotta have it. And that's a decal right there you can use. I'll step back here and then kind of go over what's on the wall. This is not a 2000 Cobra R specific flag, but this is an authentic SVT. It's not a copy or anything, but it's in beautiful condition. It's always been in here. You can see all little pieces here on the end are in good condition. A lot of times those are just tore up of the corners. There's no sun fading on this. All these posters just look amazing displayed together. Here you get all three of them, which I always love. As mentioned before, I get all three of the Cobra R's together. That one was just it was in almost every magazine possible, and I just always loved the look of it. And these are actually out of magazine. There's a few copies of this, of those magazine article ones. That's a cool looking one on the track, and that's my favorite poster there, because I just love the way that motor looks. So I'll carefully step in here, make sure I don't step on nothing. Got authentic SVT hats. This is a Cobra R hat. None of these have been worn. You can see the tag, still nice and clean. The inside, you can see nobody's head's been on it. Again, still got the Ford logo on the back. This one's an SVT Special Vehicles team. SVT OA. You see it's nice and clean. I'll pull the tag here. You can see it's never been worn. So it's in great shape. Cobra R still got the tag. It's actually a flex fit hat. Still got the cardboard inside, never been worn. And this is an actual SVT banner flag. It's never been used, never been hooked on anything, and it's been in here the whole time. And then each one of these frames is actually, this is the only one that's not painted. So you got, each one of these frames is actually painted in performance red. Which people probably thought was crazy, but unfortunately, if you are out of state, it's going to be way more cost effective to just ship them without the frames, because especially that one up there is really heavy, and so is that one. I do not think they would make it alive, and I would hate to see some of these get damaged, so we would ship them for a much more cost effective way in poster tubes. So that way to keep everything pretty affordable to ship. Shipping is going to be on your part, but I'm willing to do anything that works for you guys. The wheel and tire will be a little bit more expensive to ship, but yeah, keeping the price down without the frames is probably going to be the best way to go. And this is a real authentic heavy duty SVT banner that's sticking out here right in front of us. It just looks amazing. It was briefly up on my shop wall. But it's heavy duty. It's not a cheap thing you're going to get for 20 bucks on eBay. It's got the heavy duty D-rings. It was used prior when I got it briefly, and I was told it was part of the actual racing team. I don't have anything. It didn't really matter to me. I just thought it was cool, but so I don't have anything to prove that. But that's what I was told, and it's nice and thick, and it's absolutely huge. Most ones you'll find are really lightweight. There is a couple items. Well, let me go into the cabinet over here. I skipped over this. So there's a bunch of cool items in here. Got a bunch of keychains. Got the SVT, SVT OA. None of these have been used. Got the Cobra one. If you don't want this one, let me know. I almost kept it for myself, but I just decided I really want to keep this together. Little Ford, just cool keychain, and then the SVT with the Ford carabiner. These are both patches. Got framed up press photos. This is what the license plate looked like on the back. This is a bumper sticker. I just thought that was cool. This is the disc I was talking about, where you see 11/27 to 2000 Cobra R. Underneath that it says Media Information Center. That was really cool. It's kind of one of the rarer things I found. This is a decal. Again, press photos. Just a little neck thing for put your ID in there, like if you're going to see SEMA show or if you had a race. This next piece was one of the cooler and harder to find items, and it's absolutely mint. This was only given to you if you bought a Cobra, so there should be only 300 of these, and probably a lot of them tossed. But it talks about all the specifications. It's got a little maintenance deal. I took a bunch of photos of it. It's kind of hard to flip through here because it hasn't really been flipped through, so it's really tight. You can see it just wants to close on me. But it's really cool. It opens up about the competition recommendations. It says right at the beginning, where is it? Oh, right here. It says, congratulations, you purchased the 2000 SVT Cobra, the highest performance Mustang ever built. And it goes on to talk about a lot of other stuff, but it's just really cool to see that. That was one of my favorites. This came with it. Again, it says congratulations on the 2000 SVT Cobra R purchase. Because your Cobra R is an exclusive limited edition high performance vehicle, SVT has created a very special Cobra R owner's book for you. So really cool. Why somebody parted away with that back in the day when they had a Cobra R, I don't know, but I was happy to snag it. And this is just a framed up of the body, the stuff. I just thought it was cool. This is not a decal. This is just an SVT banner piece, like it's in that frame. Again, another press photo. I'll carefully go over here. Up top, we have a 1/18 scale one that is open. It's mint. It's got a framed up patch there. This is one of my favorite pictures right there. I just love the 00, and that's why I have a 00 on my car. This is one that's never been open. Box has got a little dimple right there. This was the more expensive of the two, the Auto Art. It's never been open, but it's got the 00. More press photos, and then this is Xbox game. It's got the blue 2000 Cobra R on there. And I haven't played in over 20 years, you know, or not 20 years, but let's see when this bad boy was made. 2003. So more than 20 years, but I think you can get different colors, but you can't swear by that because I haven't played it in a long time. Owner's manual. It's not Cobra R exclusive, but it is what would come in your Cobra R. Framed up assembly line photo. It's cool to see. With it, it's got the center wheel logo. Center wheel logo there. I think that's pretty much all of it. It just looks amazing hung up. I hope this goes to a home that really enjoys it as much as I did. The two pieces I'm going to show to you next, I just want to show because, you know, this is what's up for auction here. I'm going to go at no reserve because I want it to go to a good home. I'm not doing this justice. This deserves to be with a car. But there's two pieces here that, so I got two little ones. Sorry about that, my alarm was going off. And I have this cute little Cobra R jacket that we're not really ready to part ways with. But that's kind of been a cool piece. And then this has been a display piece intake that I've had up, and I really don't want to get rid of it. So right now, I'm kind of thinking about it at auction. Obviously, it can be in a few weeks because I got to submit it to bring a trailer. And maybe I'll change my mind and I'll mention it if I do. But right now, the auction's for all this good stuff that we just went over. But this intake has only been displayed. You can't just bolt it on your Cobra R. It's actually been, it is an original Cobra R intake, but it's been modified. It's been cut down. As you can see, it's not as wide on the lower intake to go onto a 4.6. And that's the real reason I kind of don't want to get rid of it is if I ever decide to throw it on my my Cobra, the thing would be pretty much dialed in because it's got a Cobra R actual exhaust, rear wheels, everything. So it's got the seats, it's got a speedometer in it. So it's an amazing display piece, but I just want to show because it is super cool, and I can only do this video once. So if I do decide to part with it, I'll let you guys know. But right now, this is part of my collection, and you know, and then I had the 4 Cobra R wheels that was listed up before, but that was pretty much it. You know, I sold that and kind of decided to, when I was getting ready to sell those wheels, was kind of like, let's get it all out and see if we want to sell it. And so once I got it all out, I kind of, you know, I'm at peace with it. It parting ways with me. I've enjoyed it, and I'm actually going to take the money that we get from this, no matter what we do, and going to take the kids on a little bit of trip. So good luck, everybody. It's going at no reserve. And I can't tell you how many hours and time I've spent and money chasing this stuff down. But it was a fun adventure in my life. I'd missed out on a few items and would find them a year or so down the road and was able to snag them. And it was just a good time in my life. So I appreciate going through this with you guys and gals. And good luck, everybody, and wish you the best.